Okay, so our next step in the reloading process is going to be priming our brass. And in this case, I'm going to be using the Lee Ram Prime. That's a simple, inexpensive priming tool that I've had a lot of good luck with. It does have its limitations. You know, it's not perfect. It's pretty good. But what I'm going to do is show you how to set it up real quick, and then I'll change the camera angle so you can see how it works a little better. So this is the ram. It has a cup and a ram for large and small primers. And what happens is you put this in the shaft of your reloading press like this, and then it has this top part that screws in where a die would normally go. You just cinch that all the way down. Then you take your shell plate, your shell holder that you would use for whatever shell you are trying to prime, stick that in there in the holder, make sure that everything's aligned, and then you can see the little cup for the primer comes up through the hole in the top. Everything's centered, and this is spring loaded. Now I'm going to try and get a better camera angle for this top part here and move things around and get 4 or 5 of them on camera just to show you how it's done. So just let me move the camera. Alright, I got the camera positioned somewhere where I hope you'll be able to see the priming operation better. Just a quick note, when you're handling live primers, you always want to make sure you have some safety glasses. If you're actually going to touch the primers, I suggest wearing some rubber gloves or nitrile gloves, latex gloves, whatever. And so what I normally do is I have a little tray like this. I'm going to have a regular priming tray as well, but I tend to use this one, and I like this one. It's much simpler. And I will just say I want 10. I'll get 10 primers lined up. I'll take my tray, hold it like this, and just tip them over like that. And try to handle them as little as possible, really. And I try not to touch them with my actual fingers, which is why I wear the gloves, because you don't want to get oils from your fingers on them. It can make it hard for them to ignite. You can contaminate them. So you're going to raise up your ram prime. Make sure that this piece is nice and secure in the middle. Sometimes it gets a little stuck and pops, and then the primer will fly out. Okay, you place the primer in the little cup. Take your brass. See, it just did it just then. Popped out. You slide it down, put the brass in, and then send it home. And then you always want to check your primer with your finger or your thumb to make sure that it's slightly recessed. You can actually take a straight edge and look at it. And if you read up on the measurements, I don't remember how many thousandths of an inch it's supposed to be, but I just rub it and I can feel it. It's pretty obvious when you get it right. And it's also obvious when it's sticking out. So put the primer in the cup, slide it down slightly, raise it up, push down, same thing. It's that easy. You don't have to push hard, doesn't take a lot of work. Some people don't like the Ram Prime. Like I say, it's got its limitations, as does anything. I like it. I've had really good luck with it. It's inexpensive, costs like, I don't know, $12 maybe now on Amazon. I know they used to be under 10, and they do a good job. It comes with small and large priming cups and arms, and they seem to last pretty well. They will loosen up a little bit with time, and at some point you'll probably have to replace it. But I like it. I think it does a very good, consistent job and seems to give great results. It's not for, blasting out tons of ammo. Certainly not the fastest way to prime. I hope that's helpful. That's all I got for now. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.